Sometimes cute or colorful games undeservedly get labeled as kids or more specifically girls games. But in the case of Miracle Girls, there sure isn't any Y chromosomes to be found anywhere. But does a game have to be bad just because it's quote-unquote girly? As you might have guessed already, Miracle Girls is based on a manga of the same name by Nami Akimoto, released in 1990. An anime followed, and then a game, which is what we're looking at now. The titular Miracle Girls are Tomomi and Mikage, who apparently have the power of telekinesis, telepathy and teleportation. One day they're at high school. Yes, they're apparently 15, even though in-game they look like they're 7. And a white light suddenly transports them and their friends into another world, and the girls set out to look for their friends. This new world might be strange, but it certainly isn't terrifying, as it's filled with colors, flowers and cute enemies like bunnies, balloons, blue things on pogo sticks wearing hard hats, and other indescribable things. This is one of those games where you stun your enemies instead of killing them. You throw candy at them, a la Little Nemo the Dream Master, which stuns them for a while so that you can move past or use them as footing to jump off of. You pick which one of the girls you want to play as, and in certain parts of stages you'll run into the other one, like in the first stage where telepathy is used to tell you which color flower petal you can stand on in order to get across a gap. Then at the end of a stage you reunite in person, and go on to face the boss in a minigame, which is not exactly how I like my platform games to end stages, but at least here the minigames are done better than say the ultra-random board game thing in Paman. The first minigame is an overhead water gun duel with a bee wearing sunglasses. You can either shoot or use an umbrella to shield yourself. Others include catching more colored clouds than a duck and whack-a-mole on a giant cake. In the menu you can also play these games with another player, by the way. Once per stage you can also find a slot machine to play, which the game calls a horoscope because of the zodiac signs on it. Miracle Girls may look ultra cute and cuddly, but it's not a total walk in the park either. It is possible to die, and the stages aren't super simple either. I like that there is some verticality to them. In certain places you can stun a few enemies and get extra high to find bonuses and stuff, and the stages use things like wind to mix things up in places. It's not terribly deep, but I'm actually a bit surprised that a game like this is this decent. I expected much less. The game doesn't have passwords or saved games, but it's pretty short anyway at 5 stages, and it's not very difficult either, so it's not really needed. Miracle Girls is a pretty fun game actually. The cuteness levels are over the top, but I don't mind. The game plays fine, and while the minigames could have been distracting in another game, here I think they add to the experience. Miracle Girls won't win any awards or top any lists, except maybe the most cute, but it is good enough to warrant a playthrough, if you're a platform game junkie like me.